Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Here we are back again. Back again with another video. Today's what, Tuesday? Yeah. So I didn't work yesterday on Monday. Lights working. Yeah, they're working. I did not work yesterday. I had some issues over the weekend with the truck. Well, I parked my truck out on Friday, and then when I got to the yard, it started messing up on me. Turns out an injector number 5 was giving us problems. So unfortunately, the place where he gets the parts from was closed, so he couldn't get to it until yesterday. So anyways, it's fixed. She's ready. We're back at the store again. As y'all can see behind me. But 4:30 this morning. A little bit later than usual. I had a 10 o'clock appointment this morning. I'm going back to Shreveport, but I'm picking up actually 5 coils. Not 1, but 5. And before you say anything, no, it's not the same coil that sit like that and roll, you know what I mean, with the coil rack. It's actually going to be a little different this time, and I'll show y'all how it looks when I get them and how to properly, or at least my way, strapping them down. Yes, I've done them before, and they also got to be tarped. You know, all these coil rows, it has to be tarped. There's very few that you don't have to tarp, but the ones we do, they want them tarped. So we're gonna go ahead and let this truck warm up, do our 15-minute pre-trip, check everything on the truck, tires, you know, same old. Y'all know, you know, to check everything. And then we're gonna get on the road, y'all. So I hope y'all liked that new intro that I did not make that one. Lone Star Texas Ranger made that real nice intro. So shout out to him for making that awesome intro, man. It was like, I mean, hell, better than the other one, I'd say. But both of them were pretty good, I think, you know. But this one really took the cake. I know he's probably saying the same thing. He's always telling me, he's like, man, you know, I need to remake an intro for my own video. I say, why? He's like, man, yours is a lot better than mine. I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is. You made them, not me, but I can't take credit for that. So how about let's go ahead and roll out the intro. Y'all check it out. It's basically shows of everything I've been doing for the past almost year. And up until now, it shows everything. So yeah, y'all check it out, man. Hey, y'all go ahead and subscribe to him if y'all haven't already. Like and subscribe and share his channel. He's definitely gone up since he started. And you know, he's doing big things. So I'll see y'all here in a few, man. Let me get this truck going, and then we'll get it. Bye-bye. past Livingston already. We're fixing to get to Livingston here in a minute. Here down south, here in Texas. We're still about maybe 2.5, 3 hours away, more or less, from Shreveport. Going through small towns, you know. If y'all been up here, up 59 from Houston, I know there's a lot of small towns that require speed limits. You know, your foot goes from 75 to 65 to 50, 45, 30, and boom, back to 70. It's typical small town down here in Texas. But anyways, like I said, we're about 2.5, maybe 3 hours away. And then we should be there around about 9:30. We have a 10 o'clock appointment, so that ain't too bad. Give me a little bit of room to stop if I have to. If I run into traffic, whatnot. You just never know in trucking, man. You never know. Sometimes you run into problems, sometimes you run into traffic. You know, we are a heavier vehicle, you know, and so it takes a little bit longer to get to our destination than it does in the car. So if you are in trucking, if you want to get into trucking, just remember you move slower in the car. And so if you set yourself up to get somewhere, always give yourself, I'd say, about an hour extra to get to your destination. So don't think GPS says 3 hours, it's really 3 hours. You know, you always have delays. Sometimes you don't, but again, you can't rely on the GPS, especially if you use a regular Google Maps or whatever. You know, you always want to use a truck GPS. If you don't have a truck GPS, you use Google Maps. Sometimes it's okay, you can get away with it. Just don't ever rely on the ETA that you're given, because you are given a route that is made for cars. Now, if you've been to where you're going and you know the route, then you know where to get to it, how to get to it, you're good. But if you've never been there and it's your first time going to that destination, always assume that you either have reroutes or, you know, there's traffic. Only because, you know, you're given this route for a car and you're in a big truck. You don't know if there's going to be a detour you got to take because you don't fit. You know, some turns are too tight. You know, some towns, some little towns, especially down here in Texas, a lot of towns you cannot go through with the truck. It'll tell you miles ahead, saying no through trucks, you know, truck route, take this loop, so on and so on. You have to pay attention to all that. If not, you can get in a lot of trouble. You know, I've got pulled over for going through a small town. I think I was in Arkansas. I was going through a town called Magnolia. I was going up to, I forgot where I was going there. But anyway, I went through Magnolia, Arkansas, not paying attention, of course. And yeah, I got pulled over and I got a ticket for it. So man, be mindful, y'all. Especially, you know, down here in Texas, you know, different states, Louisiana, Arkansas, they're tough as well. So be mindful of your areas where you go to. Anyways, we have about 2.5 hours away left, 2.5, 3 hours. So we ain't that far. We are not that far. And then once we get up there in Shreveport, we're gonna check in just like last time. This time, like I said this morning, it's a different load. It is coils, but they are sitting on the pallet. And it's 5 coils. And I will show y'all how to strap it, or at least the way I strap my load. Now everybody's way is different. The way it's strapped, the way it's tarp, we all have different ways. Alright, you have to find what's gonna work for you. Now obviously, efficient, what works for you. And you'll be able to find out, okay, this is how I can do it. It's gonna be fast, quick, and secure, right? And that's how you feel it is, and it's, you know, that's all you. You know, I'm by far not, you know, nobody should be a judge of how you do it. We can all learn from each other, give each other advice. But at the end of the day, it's only, you know, how you do it. So, anyway, today, this load is actually going back to Hockley. It's not going to the other place I usually go to. It's going to the company where we haul from, up there in Hockley, down from my house. And I'll show y'all where it goes. And hopefully, I really hope, we're gonna have a good week this week. We've already we're already one day down, one day short, because of the problem the truck had this past weekend. So I hope we can make it up, you know, this week. So anyway, so let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. See y'all here in hopefully in a little bit, and get it going. Get back. Here we show the prime example of why you gotta leave a little bit earlier. An hour, as early you can, honestly at this point, early. Because look, I have been sitting in the same spot for a good 10 minutes. And I don't know if I can see from here, but like, it's an uphill and there's about a dozen trucks up there, and you know, especially if they're loaded, once we start moving, it is going to take a minute to actually get up this hill. You got a few four-wheelers, and you got a bunch of other trucks just like me, flatbed driving, you know, whatever else they have. But this is going to be the example of why you always want to leave earlier, especially when you have an appointment, because you just never know. And who's to say you're at construction in the middle of goddamn nowhere? This is literally in the forest. There's nothing around, but yeah, they're doing construction. So, I mean, they have their reason why. I'm not knocking on that. I'm sure there's a reason why they're doing construction here in the middle of nowhere, but it goes to show you it could be anywhere at any time, and this can happen. So looks like, well, looks like you got some trucks moving, but they're coming south. So I want to say once that clears, which I don't even know how many trucks, how many vehicles there is are coming through here, but once that clears, then we'll be moving. I hope I get to make it, because I know a lot of times they let a certain amount of cars go through before they stop, and they let the other side go. But I guess we'll find out here in a minute. I guess whenever I see the escort car, whatever it is, behind, you know, behind all of them, that tells me that I'll be in the end of the line and then we're up next. But yeah, we'll see. Been here for what, 10 minutes now? Maybe 10-15 minutes just sitting. So at least it's moving. Well, not us, but the other side. So appointment is at 10 a.m. So we still got about 2 hours left to go. I mean, 2 hours to get to 10 o'clock, which what time is it? 8 o'clock right now? What time is it? 8:05. Yeah, about an hour and 55 minutes, 2 hours. I'm not 2 hours away, I'm less than that now. So I'm good. I'm almost in Cartridge. Once I get to Cartridge, I got to take the loop around. Why am I taking the loop around? Because if you've been through Cartridge in Texas, you know it's a small town and there's a loop around it. And trucks are not allowed to go through town. I've made that mistake one time. When I was driving a long time ago, I went through Cartridge. I was going up to Shreveport. And as I'm going, I'm in middle of town. I said, they keep saying no through trucks. I said, wait a minute, why? I didn't realize that I got out of Cartridge that I wasn't supposed to go on there. There's a loop for that purpose. And I didn't take it. So every time now that I go through Cartridge, I know to go around the town. Luckily and thankfully I didn't get in trouble, but you know, I got lucky. But you don't always get lucky. And being that I think it was like early, super early in the morning, like middle of the night. Yeah, that's why I didn't get in much trouble. It looks like it's our turn. Are they moving? Oh, they're moving. Ah! Let's go. All right, is they moving? No, not yet. It ain't moving yet, but looks like there's no more cars passing by, so I'm assuming we're gonna be up next. But yeah, Cartridge up 79 to 20 east, and then to the 312 loop, I believe. I forgot. I stopped using my GPS long time ago going up there. I just need to go up there once or twice, and then I don't even need GPS anymore. I know where I'm going. But I guess in situations like this, GPS would come in handy, so I can, you know, maybe there would have been a detour. But oh God, we got more cars. Man, looks like we got more vehicles coming through. Here we go. Here we go. Ha! How long are we gonna sit there for? Oh, wait, 3, 4. There are 4 vehicles. Come on, man, let us through. There's another Escort all the way in the back. I do not know. We'll find out hopefully soon. We can move. Hoping we can move soon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're moving. I see it. Okay, good. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna be able to make it through this line, whatever. Come on, TMC. Gentlemen, TMC say, you know what? Let me go ahead and get out of this truck and secure my load. Check on my load. So yeah, it's a good thing. The thing about open decks, that flatbed, step deck, oversized, is when you're stopped like this, you know, it gives you a chance to check your load, check your strap, check your chain, check your tarp, whatever. You know, just to make sure that everything's still the same as when you first secured it. Driving, not so much, especially, you know, because you have a seal on it that you didn't, you know, you're the one put, the shipper put. You know, you can't open this, you can't break the seal and go in there, because then they'll reject the load when you get to the receiver. That's one good thing about hauling open deck is, you know, you can secure your load, you can see your load as you're hauling it. So anything wrong with the load, moving, you can, you know, stop and secure it correctly, fix it, whatnot. Typically when you you're hauling your flatbed or anything open deck, open platform, the right way or what they want you to do, but usually it's per company, it's not per DOT, which I don't think it is per DOT. You have to stop the first 150 miles from your destination or pickup to check your load. I usually do it. Ooh, I'm not in gear. I usually do it. Oh my God! Come on. Excuse my shifter. Let me shift again. Typically 150 miles from your shipper, from your pickup. Check your load, check your strap, check your chain, whatever it is that you use on the load. You want to check all that stuff. And what I do when I'm driving, I check my size. And you should do it. I'm sure there's a lot of drivers out there that will tell you otherwise. But I've seen a lot of drivers when the strap gets cut or gets damaged, automatically we say that's a violation from DOT. Right, it is. It is. So you should dispose of it. But what I learned is that rather than disposing of it, I use that strap, I cut it up in pieces. In squares, rectangles, you know, nothing crazy big, just maybe like a foot or two. Cut them up in feet. And use those as protectors or something to protect the load from the strap. And trust me, it works. It works. If the strap is strong enough to hold the load, it'll be strong enough to protect the load. So I was using that as well. I mean, there's numerous things you can use. Sometimes you go to the shipper, receiver, you're unstrapping your load and you're taking everything off. You find stuff on the floor in the trash on the side that you know truck drivers have left behind, or the shipper receiver don't even need. They just leave them. Man, look, ask them, hey, do I need it? 9 times out of 10, so no, we don't need it. Take it. It's free. You can use it for your next load. You don't know. So make it useful. Save some money. These equipment that you buy, it's not cheap. One strap, depending on what brand you get, between $15 to $30, $40 in one strap. You buy a $30 one, $40 one, yeah, you're gonna buy some name brand, Mighty, and you know, good brand, like real good brand. You go cheaper, well, you get cheaper quality, obviously. It works the same, but it's a cheaper quality, so don't think it's gonna last as long. Those are usually the ones that tear off, you know, pretty fast or, you know, easier. But using edge protectors such as the piece of strap, cardboard, carpet, you know, whatever you can use that can protect the load from the strap would also protect the strap. Because say for example you have a load that has sharp edges, right? Now you put a strap up there, you're tying it down and everything, right? You tie on the load. What happens is with time, over time with the road, with vibration and movement, what can happen to the strap, you think? Being a sharp edge, it's gonna cut. It's gonna cut itself. Or it's gonna cut just a little bit. That enough to make put it out of service to be violation. But guess what? Use a edge protector as far as such as piece of carpet, cardboard, or a little piece of small strap. It'll prevent it from cutting itself from the load. So that's why, you know, don't think that it's just trash. It's something you can use towards, you know, protecting your equipment or protecting the load. So that's a little tip that I've learned over the years doing flatbed. Again, different drivers have different tips, different advices. They'll tell you different things. I've yet to learn everything on flatbed. Never stop learning. So I'm sure there's drivers out there that have better or more advices than I can give. But this is me, my years of doing it, and it's worked out for me. You can take that information, spread around. You want to take it, you can get out of it, you know, go out there in the world and do it differently. That's on you. But anyways, looks like we're getting back on the road. We're getting some speed already. Hopefully we don't get there late. I hope not. We ain't that far. So come on, man, come on. But yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all here in a few. And about, I don't know, my time will be an hour and a half. Y'all time will be. Yeah, made it. Oh man. That traffic can help me back a little bit, but and we made it. It's 9:45 in the morning. I had a 10 o'clock appointment. We are here, y'all. Whew, I cut it close. Luckily, ain't nobody here but me. So hopefully, they're gonna load me up pretty quick. Shouldn't be too long, because she said to go wait in my truck and then basically wait for the forklift to come get me. So I move up forward and wait for him. It's a beautiful day out here in Shreveport, man. Actually, it's sunny. It's not, I can't say, it's not really too hot. I mean, it's not cool, but it's not hot. Like, it's bearable, you know? So I'll take it. I'm not with the heat, but man, I can take a little bit of breeze. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Anyways, y'all, this year we don't have to set up anything on the trailer. These are palletized coils that I'll be standing up, but I'll be showing y'all here in a few what it looks like, y'all. So give me a little bit, man. Let's get it going, y'all. Come on. Man, it's been over an hour. No, almost an hour now. I'm still waiting to get loaded. I don't know what's going on or what, but oh man. Yeah. And now when I showed up, I was the first one here and only one. And now there's like 4 or 5 trucks behind me, and they're also waiting. But my appointment is for 10 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? 11 o'clock. I showed up here at 9:45 for my 10 o'clock appointment. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm still not loaded. I'm still waiting to get loaded. That's another thing, you guys. The ones that want to drive, that want to be don't want to be truck drivers. Y'all have to be ready for those. And they said nothing. An hour ain't nothing yet. I mean, who's to say they're gonna load me up right now or not? But an hour, man, I've sat for 10 hours sometimes. I mean, it's, you know, it's not just me though. It's, you know, there's more people out there doing that every day. I mean, it's just the way trucking is, you know, because we pick up from places, and sometimes someone's behind. They have a lot of work. They're busy. They're backed up. And the reason when they put you in an appointment time is because they could do it accordingly. That doesn't mean they're gonna load you up right at your appointment time. Just like they can load you up really early, they could load you up like really late. I've had plenty of times where I've gotten loaded like way before my time was my appointment time, meaning like 9 o'clock appointment. I was there by 7:30. I got loaded. Now I have a 10 o'clock appointment. It's 11 o'clock. Still waiting. So you got to take in the good with the bad. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes you're just sitting here waiting. Sometimes you're running out. That's trucking for you. So for the ones watching that want to get into this business, just prepare for that. That will happen a lot, whether you're hauling drive-in, flatbed, containers, especially reefers. I know reefers is like crazy hours and crazy amount of time waiting. I know because actually your old Lone Star Texas Ranger started off with reefers, and I remember the hours he was waiting and waiting in the dock. Anyways, Anthony Hall, there's waiting time. When I was hauling cattle, same thing. Just waiting on a cell barn, waiting on the feedlot for other trucks to get loaded. You know, I actually, there was a time where I loaded my cows, left, went back, because where I was dropping off, they were not ready for me to take the cows, and I was going out 6 hours away, and you cannot have cows sitting for too long. I mean, if they're in a truck is one thing, but just sitting in the trailer, not moving, it's, you know, you can't really do that. I mean, you don't have a choice. But in that situation, I had a choice. So my boss told me, hey, just go back to the place, drop them off, and then we'll get them later. Because I was gonna have to wait a long time. But just the way it is, man. That's trucking. You know, you wait. Sometimes you're in and out, sometimes you're not. And it all goes into your driving time. 11 hours in the 14-hour period. It goes into effect. Y'all don't understand this whenever y'all get into it. You know, trucking is not. It's easy when you get into it. When we've been doing it for so long now, it gets easier and easier. But when you first get into it, it's like you either make it or you don't. It's either for you or it's not. It ain't for everybody. We have a lot of truck drivers out here, but you know, that doesn't mean everybody can make it. Doesn't mean like it's for everybody. You'll find out soon enough if this is for you. And you know, if it is for you, if that's what you want, you'll succeed and conquer and do great things. You might go through rough times and, you know, times of despair and desperate times, but you know, you will come out of this if you really want to do it. You know, you'll make it. You'll meet a lot of people on the road. You'll meet friends. You'll have friends you talk to hours on out on the phone. Sometimes you have random silence on the phone, but you know, trucking is definitely a different type of lifestyle. But if you really want to get into it, there's a lot of options, a lot of programs. They help you get your CDL, help you get you into a company. And sometimes the companies you go with, the first company, may not be the company because of pay and the time, the way they work. But it's a starter. You may get lucky and find a small mom and pop company that gets you on right away, no experience. But a lot of companies want you to have some OTR experience so they can see that you are able to drive in all types of weather and all types of roads. Not just drive a truck, want to be local, you know. So anyways, I guess we'll keep on waiting. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks ahead of me. Behind me. I'm the first one here, so. Yeah. Should take a little nap, but it's too late now. Hopefully they'll let me up pretty quick. Anyways, now get loaded. And we'll see y'all here in a few. Show y'all how to get the load delivered. Alright, y'all. We have successfully been unloaded. And as you can see, it is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coils. So these coils are obviously standing up, right? They're not laying, rolled, whatever. So these are gonna require straps. We're gonna take these bungees anyways, because I'm gonna need those, because we are going to tarp this load. Come on, get out of here. Which tarp are you talking about? This one here. This is for the one coil, or for the coil rack. This one right here is for the bigger tarp, which is like you know, for this load here. So So each, we'll put this aside for now, each coil, because they're standing up like the way they are, is going to take 2 straps per coil, right? Therefore, there's 5 times 2, that's 10 straps. So it takes 10 straps. We have right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need about 4 more. Typically, when you haul flatbed, you want to have about 12 to 14 straps. 12 4-inch, 14 4-inch, or you want to have at least, my phone, I forgot my phone. You want to have at least 12 of each. 12, 14, 12, 14. 12 2-inch, 12 to 14 2-inch, 12 to 14 4-inch. A cheetah pipe, right? This is cheap. You can find in a marketplace if you have access to that. You can find this about anywhere. I mean, I found mine, all my own. They're just find them anywhere. So the way you want to start, you want to look at your deal over here, which, okay, so, oh, I see what's going on here. So we're gonna need, all right, we're gonna need two for the front. Okay, so perfect. I got 2. They're gonna go across. I got 1 here. That's 2, right? That's 2. And then, okay, that's 2. Okay, so I got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then we got 2 right here. And then we're gonna transfer those over there as well, right? So a lot of times you have triggers like this and separate it, and if you can, which usually you'll be able to, transfer them over, 2 and 2. So you got these 2 strap, cross, 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 and then cross. And then, of course, the way you throw your straps, however you throw them, I throw them that way. You want this end over here to be on this side. This is where you're gonna put your strap in. Your hook's on the opposite side, so you just toss it, right? And it's gonna fall through. I already know it. It's fine, I'll fix it right now. So, these are the one I roll up right here. Mine's are the one that have the hook on the end, on the outside, right? Reason being is because when you throw it, right, like the way I throw it right now, you got this freaking hook on the end. You have all this excessive strap. But let me check this out. Let me show you something. You got a strap over here. Say you put it right here, which is what I'm gonna do. Right, you toss it, bam, not getting excessive. Right here, check it out, all this excessive stuff I gotta basically bring it in. It's just reason why it's doing what it did right here is because it was obviously, you know, they had too much of it, so that's why I have it the way like this. Same thing with that one. You just throw it, right, it's gonna be over, fine. Like this. Again, you cross them. You want to cross them. Same thing over here. Bam. Again, everybody has different ways of throwing their straps. That's my way. So I feel like it's a lot easier. Same thing on this side. Right? Bam, bam, bam. You don't want them too separated, too out, you know, too cross, but you don't want them too close to each other. You want some tension. Of course, I gotta get up there in a second. See, like these ones here, I didn't do those. I wasn't the one that did that. You know what I mean? It wasn't mean, but it's fine. Whenever I go back to rewind the straps, I can fix it. Some cases you don't have a choice. It is what it is, but we'll fix it, no worries. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I don't know what I'm saying. So, all right, one, and get some more. I got 3. Okay, you see how they rolled up? This is mine. This is how I set mine up, right here. I set mine up that way. All right. Looks like we need some one more strap. No worries. Okay. Shot of whiskey. Oh wait. Wait a minute. No, I'm good. All right. Same thing with this side. Bam. Bye bye. Okay, so of course this one here isn't how I want it. Make it work. Same with this deal over here. Okay. Make it work. Okay, now notice that all these straps are kind of overlapping each other, right? But that's okay. That's not a problem. All right, get up on this. Okay. So you got this one here. That one here is the one that has an excessive amount, right? So when you strap it down, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look exactly like this when we crisscross applesauce. You feel me? Same thing over here. You see? Same thing over here. Oh, this one was already. Same deal over here. Bam, bam, bam. Cross them like this. Same over here. You see, this is excessive stuff, man. If it was rewinded the other way like I had it, I wouldn't have to do all this. That's okay. No to worry. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. So y'all see how they're crossed now? So I go to strap it down. It ain't gonna go, it's not gonna go here, it's not gonna go there. It's gonna go here. So we got this now. All right, cool. So everybody has different ways of doing this. The way I do it, the way I'm gonna show you how to do it. Feel free to have another way. If you have another way or someone else, I can show you another way, but this is how I do it. And you're gonna think to yourself, well, what am I supposed to do with the excessive amount of strap? Right? What am I supposed to do with the excessive amount of strap? Well, I'm gonna show you what to do with it. Right? Which is what I'm rolling up right now, as a matter of fact. Alright, you're gonna say like, oh wait. So keep in mind, all this is excessive. You honestly don't want to roll up this whole entire winch with a bunch of strap. It just won't, you know, it'll just get basically what happened is, you know, the less it has on there, the better. See? Down. Okay, same thing over here. Oh, crap. Okay. Let me go over here first. Okay, so check this out. So, notice how different brand of straps, but none of them Mighty. Mighty is probably like the best brand there is out there. These brands right here are not so great, but it does the job. See how I'm doing it? It might look a little confusing, but that's how, at least that's how I do my straps. Now, there's different ways, all right? You have to go do it a different way, but I chose to do it that way. You just do that for every single strap. course, keep in mind, it isn't strapped down just yet, right? Because I still have to use a cheetah pipe, the breaker bar, whatever you want to call it, to actually having to tighten it down, right? You go over here, blah, 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 you fold it in. This, you don't have to do all this, but I do it just because, you know, force of habit. You put it in right here, right? Typically, you can put it on the other side if you want. This is how I do mine, right? Something over here. So once you're done with all 10 of them, basically you're gonna get the cheetah pipe and get it more snug. Well, not snug, I take it back, tight. Actually tight, not no snug. We don't want it to be snug. We want it to be tight enough to where it ain't going nowhere, you know what I mean? Now keep in mind, pay attention to what I did on the other side where they were crossed, where the strap wasn't crossed, was basically folded, I guess you could say. Not folded, but yeah, it was crossed, I guess, on the end. So this little trick basically prevents it from getting too loose with the wind, but it also puts more tension down. Now usually you want to do it on top up there where the cross is, right? You want to like twist, not cross, a twist. You want to, where the cross is up there, you want to twist the strap one time, not too many times, not 3-4 times. Don't go all crazy on it. Just one time is all you need. Reason being, because you do it too many times, you don't see that, you don't think you don't know what you're doing. One solid time is all you need, right? So that being said, you twist it one time, it'll get it tighter and it won't, what's going on here? It won't get loose and it'll actually tighten up a little bit more. That's what I learned over the years of doing this. I could be wrong, I could be right. I may have some comments on my video coming up here that are gonna tell me otherwise, but listen, I have yet to have any load, thank the Lord, you know, fall on me over my 6 years of doing this. So, but like I said, I'm all about constructive criticism. So if you have anything you'd like to add, you want to let me know, if I can do it better, more efficient, I'll do it. If and when you're doing this for a while, you know what you're doing, this shouldn't take you no more than an hour. Hell, it might take you like 30 minutes. Now, because we got to tarp it, it's gonna take a little bit longer. But typically, that's about how long it should take you. If you're efficient, you're consistent, you just keep doing what you're doing, you don't screw around, start talking here and doing this, talking to people and chit chat around and whatnot, you can get this done in fairly good amount of time. It's just, you know, with the routine that you set yourself up and doing it how you think works best for you, it can be a quick deal rather than taking, you know, hours and hours. Because keep in mind, you only have 14 hours on duty and 11 of driving. If your 14 catches up with your 11, promise you, your time doing this will start cutting into your driving time. May not make sense right now, but I can explain that to you later. Here, one dip in the future. Same thing over here. Well, this one I should have probably thrown it on the other side. Anyways, sorry, no biggie. Pay attention how it crossed, right? Again, 2 is all you need. You don't need 4, 5, 10 per coil. 2 is enough. But see, this strap is kind of messed up. I see it. It's all good. We're gonna make it. Plus, it's gonna be tarp, so you can't really see it. Anyways, so again, this should take you just about a little under an hour, right? What's gonna keep you from being quick and efficient usually is the weather condition, meaning rain, wind, anything that might interfere with your tarping and strapping. Because I will tell you, when this wind kicks in, god damn, this wind is so, sometimes you have wind so strong that you can't even strap over the load, or you can't even tarp because it's blowing all over the place. It's dangerous though, it is dangerous, so be careful if you're out there tarping your load in the high wind. I suggest you either wait it out, figure out a way to do it right without busting your butt. All right, we're done with this. Now, suppose I can kind of, you out, wait, I thought I was done? Yeah, right. So you see, now I gotta sit there, tighten these straps, right? And just like that, she is tarped. Whew. We're gonna head out down to Hockley. We go today. Our place we're going to, the same place that we haul from, and they'll bring 24. It ain't for the weak. Up here and all over else. It's a physically demanding job, but if you can do it, you can do it. So let's go on this road. We got about 4.5 hours left, maybe 5 hours, give or take, more or less. Get this load and then we'll be done. So catch up with y'all here in I don't know, a couple hours. All right, yeah, all right. We have made it to the customer slash, what is this? Where are my gloves at? Customer slash shipper, I guess you can say. Customer, shipper. We haul for them, we haul from them, we deliver over here as well. So we're here now. As I said, load made it safe and sound. 6 o'clock in the afternoon now here in Hockley, Texas. We're gonna get this unloaded, head back to the house. We may have some other stuff tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting for the boss confirmation. We may have a totally different load tomorrow, so stay put. I'll let y'all know. She made it. She made it. So just like that, she's here. Delivery. Just like that, we unloaded. And this is off the truck, and then all right. We are gonna have to wait a little bit, maybe 10-20 minutes to get unloaded here. We have 4 trucks here. That was the first one, but unfortunately you got 2 trucks that pull in behind me. They have loads that I have to go inside, and mine are gonna be able to unload outside here in the forklift, but we're gonna have to wait until they're finished with them. So we'll see. Should be out of here next probably hour, maybe less. And tomorrow, I'm kind of on standby. I gotta wait for bossman to call me, let me know what we're gonna be hauling. I was told originally we're gonna haul pipes to Odessa from Dallas, but I don't think that worked out after all. So anyways, we're gonna wait and see, y'all. We're gonna stay put. Tomorrow morning we're gonna be on standby at the house, waiting, and then hopefully we get something so we can keep it going, you know, make some money. So. I don't know what it is, y'all, but when I get unloaded or loaded and I'm sitting in my truck and I feel this movement, or like your truck is shaking. Like if it's your bed that's shaking and you're tired, it's like it puts you to sleep. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm weird or not. Let me know if y'all feel the same way when y'all get loaded or unloaded. But like as this truck is rocking back and forth with the trailer, I'm basically, you know, it's soothing, it's comfortable. Like I want to go to sleep. All right. Well, this took a little faster than I expected. Let's go on home, y'all. Let's go on home. Park for the day. See what we got tomorrow. Hopefully something rather than nothing. Right. Anyway, y'all. Anyways, y'all enjoyed the last part of my video today. Little view of my route to the house. You know, going to go buy a part of Michoacana again. You know, because boss man said to do that in case you got something in the morning. I gotta go back and forth and all that. So we're gonna take her home, park at the store, and wait for a phone call, I guess. So y'all take it easy, man. I appreciate it. All the comments of love, like, subscribe, and share, please. Again, thank you for people that have reached out, people that have, you know, been happy to see me back. I am back. I'm officially back. I ain't going anywhere, and that's that. And I will conclude this video today.